Hey, so there's a video I did recently kind of explaining why I decided to do this. And it kind of occurred to me afterwards the way I phrased how I used to date guys kind of sounded like I only dated them just to kind of just be them. I don't know how to explain that. But I did have genuine feelings for the guys I did date. Um, for me, dating was a lot harder because when I did try to date girls, they didn't really want to be public with me, and I never really understood why. And I still don't understand why. And like guys were just always like really like, oh yeah, this is my girlfriend, and blah blah blah. And so I guess like I appreciated dating guys more than I did girls because like they weren't afraid to say they were dating me. I don't know if they didn't want to say that because of me previously dating men, and that's why they just like didn't really want to say anything because they thought I would just go running back to my ex-boyfriend or something or whatever. So I don't know how that that my history with women kind of like, I guess that's why I didn't really like tell people I was dating girls too often, because like they didn't want to be like seen with me, or they didn't want to be public. And like a lot of the conversations I had were always like on the phone in private, and if we hung out at their place, so we didn't go out. So I didn't date guys just because like I didn't have any other options. Like I identify as pansexual, and I date people regardless of gender. Um, so that's that. So I apologize if any of the guys I dated are watched that video and like are like, what the fuck? I'm sorry. Like I phrased that all wrong. Um, but I did genuinely care for a few of the guys I did date. Some of the guys not so much, just because like I liked them at first, and then after a while I kind of saw how they really were, and I didn't like that. So that was that. That's that. Um, as for girls, like dating girls was pretty difficult, and I probably am gonna guess in the future it's going to continue to be difficult. I mean, things are difficult now. Um, that's a whole nother story. I will get more into that when I figure out that situation. Um, I just want things to be okay before I continue to talk about that. Um, this is week 7. Testosterone. Changes wise, I've noticed like more body hair. I have like, for me, I can see it. I know a lot of people can't, but that's just because I look at myself, because I want to see the progress. I want to like take it all in, and it's like really exciting. And I could see like some facial hair growing down here and down like in my stomach and all that. Like I can see the hair growing. Um, as for my legs and my arms, like my arm hair has always been kind of light, so that, and then my leg hair actually was always really dark, and I just shaved it all the time because you're supposed to, I guess. I actually don't really care. Um, that just seems like a lot. Um, my voice is dropping. I actually wanted to post a video of me like singing, but it's really bad. Like it's like really really bad. I don't like, it's drastically different from the way I sang a couple weeks ago before I started T to now. Like if I'm feeling ballsy, I will try. Um, that I don't know. um, I started working. I work at Starbucks now, um, and so that's been pretty good. My coworkers do like refer to me as a guy and use my the name I've chosen for myself, and so that's been pretty, like, it's pretty good. I feel really good about all that. I'm like cracking my elbow. Sorry. If you see my arm moving, I'm cracking it. It's because like the weather messes with my arthritis, and so the arthritis pain kind of just shoots up into my upper part of my arm. And so I just crack it to kind of release the pain. I know I'm not supposed to. Like my doctor said don't do it because I might like pinch a nerve or something, but I just can't help it. So, what else? Yeah, that's pretty much about it. If you guys have any questions or concerns, like feel free to message me and ask. If you guys want to hang out and you live near me, like I'm open for that too. Right now I'm just working. Hopefully by the end of summer I will be enrolled in school. Like I'm starting that process. I'm gonna call after I get off of work tomorrow or today because it's like after midnight. And like do so I can go test and be able to start that process. I depending on where I land in the curriculum of college courses, like I may go part-time if I'm not caught up to college level and just work full-time at school or work. And once I kind of get to college level, drop from full-time to part-time work and then part-time to full-time school. I do want to travel a little bit over the summer, so hopefully I get to. I just met a new person online, and they live actually 40 minutes from the town I lived in when I was in Iowa, so I might go visit them. And it's not like it's going to be bad because I still know a bunch of people in Iowa, and if I have anything bad I can just go like stay with them. But so far like they are pretty cool. Like we've had some good conversations, and like Pride in Cedar Rapids is happening in Iowa, so they invited me to go with them, so I might go. I haven't decided yet. Like I do want to go, but I would have to find somebody to cover my shift on Saturday so I can leave Saturday morning, stay the night, or like, you know, kind of meet up with people that I haven't seen since I moved from Vinton back home. And I do miss like some people from Iowa. Like I grew close to a good like small handful of people, and so I do message them every so often and like tell them I miss them and hope they're doing well, and hopefully I can see them soon. And if they're ever in Chicago, you know, come say hi. And I know that's not really likely. It seems like a lot of people from Iowa don't like traveling to Chicago. I mean, like they do it for concerts and stuff, but to just like go just to go is not something they do, I've noticed. And that's fine. I like traveling. I like moving around. It's fun. And like, so being able to like go back to Iowa and visit, there's actually like somebody in another state that I've been talking to, and she invited me to stay with her and her husband for a weekend and kind of just like hang out, be cool. Like she's really awesome. So and she's not too far. She's 8 hours from me, so I might just take a bus to get to her because I really don't want to drive 8 hours. So we'll see. And then I have another person that's in the direction of Texas, and she wants to do a road trip. So like maybe one of these, I'm not sure we'll do it this summer, maybe next year. I'll drive down to her. She has to get her license anyway, so it might take a year for that. So we'll do that, go there, and then head to Texas to meet like a bunch of other people. Like there's like 8 people in this, there's more than 8 people in this group, but like 3 or 4 of them are in Texas, and then she's halfway to Texas, and then I'm at the other end. So like I would go to her, she and I would go to Texas, and then like meet up with those 3 or 4 people and just like have a cookout or something. I don't know. We haven't ironed out all the details, but she wants to get her license first before we even consider doing that. So that is going to be quite a while before that actually happens. So that's that. And then there's somebody that lives in Pennsylvania, and she is moving 8 hours from where I'm at. So I was like, oh, like you're that far? And she's like, oh, well, I'm actually going to go visit family in Chicago, but she doesn't know when, but she will let me know. She'll keep me in the loop. and I can meet her too. So that'd be cool. And none of these people that I am talking about, I am dating. So just keep that in mind, folks. They're just really interesting people. And it's always good to know people like all over and, you know, continue to talk and just be friends with people, because you never know what if like you're in a situation where you need to get away for a few days and like you have good friends in that faith. I think I'm done ranting. I gotta get up for work in like 4 hours. I took a nap, and I took a nap for like 4 hours, so this is gonna be like really bad. I can't seem to like get a decent sleep pattern going. I was originally not supposed to work on Sunday, which was yesterday, but I picked up the shift for somebody just so they can, you know, have the day off, because like they work 4 jobs, and so I told her I would do it, you know, if she is okay with that. And she's like, oh yeah, that's fine. Like, so I was like, oh, okay, like I'm glad I can help. But now I'm like, I got off of work, I got home, I was so tired. I got home, I watched TV for a little while, and then I was just like, I'm just gonna take a nap. So I laid down and slept for like 3 or 4 hours. Which is really bad, because I'm trying to get a normal sleep schedule so I could start, you know, getting up at reasonable times. I want to try to start working out. Like, I have chubby cheeks, and I don't know if that actually goes away. I know some people, like, they lose a ton of weight and they still have chubby cheeks. I don't know if that's a thing for me. When I was younger, I didn't have chubby cheeks until I started, like, gaining weight, so probably is from gaining weight, or I just developed chubby cheeks. So we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later. I might do another video later this week. I haven't fully decided. I'm kind of just like going along with all this. So we'll see. Have a good night or morning wherever you are and you're watching this.